Zoe, you're in a very interesting film called Blood. It's very atmospheric and it was filmed in Merseyside, wasn't it? Tell me about your experience of making the movie.
It was brilliant, actually. Although Merseyside is a wonderful place to be, I think some of the cast had to film in quite harsh conditions. They were on a beach in the rain, in the dark, whereas all my scenes were inside, so it's very civilised. But it was wonderful. It's quite a gritty film. It's quite dark, intense, and so it wasn't a sort of barrel of laughs every minute. But in terms of the experience and the acting and my co-actors, it was a fantastic experience.
You mentioned your co-actors there, and of course you play Stephen Graham's girlfriend in it, don't you? He plays a cop who is one of the two brothers here in the film. Tell me about working with Stephen. What was it like playing his girlfriend?
It was actually amazing, and I'm very aware that he's right next to me here, but I did say it to his face before I could even work with him. I had to say, Stephen, I think you're a complete legend, because I just think especially his performances in This Is England are so incredible that they've absolutely shaped my experiences as an actor, looking at someone else and wanting to emulate them. So yes, it was fantastic working with him, and in fact all the cast were lovely. It was a really brilliant job, and everyone kind of really gave it their all, so it was great.
It's a very emotional and sensitive subject as well. I mean, how did you approach it?
I think you can only really approach it by somehow trying to find a way of putting yourself in those shoes, and it is hugely emotional, and especially in light of some of the awful stories that are in the press at the moment, it's quite hard to watch. But when we were filming it, certainly Stephen's very, very natural, and we had a bit of time to rehearse beforehand, so we got to know each other quite well and went out for dinner and felt like we felt like we sort of had a connection, and that I think really helped us when we actually got to the scenes and we had to sort of pour our hearts out to each other.
And what a great cast as well of British actors, isn't there, in there?
Yeah, it's the best as far as I'm concerned, me excluded. But they're fantastic, and I think certainly, especially Stephen and Paul Bettany and Brian Cox are just brilliant in this film, and it's well worth watching.
And what's next for you now, Zoe?
I've just finished yesterday filming a long 10-part series called Mr. Selfridge, which is going to be on ITV, hopefully, I think, at the beginning of next year. And it's about the man, Harry Selfridge, who started, who built Selfridges and built it to become the store that it is today.
And that's Jeremy Piven playing that lead, isn't it?
Jeremy Piven plays the man himself, so it's been fantastic working with him. He's got all the charisma that you would need to be a man who builds a store like Selfridges. He was fantastic.
And what can we expect from you in that film?
I play a brilliantly named character called Ellen Love, who is a showgirl, and she becomes Harry Selfridge's mistress and then the face of Selfridges, and then all sorts of other things happen after that.
And what do you kind of think of those kind of period dramas? Because it's very much in the sort of line of Downton Abbey and those sort of things, and Titanic, isn't it?
Yeah, I think that people have a hunger for that, and I think we do them so well in this country. So it's fantastic to be a part of, and I think this particular drama is really going to blow everyone's socks off. It's ultra glamorous, ultra brilliant, and I loved being a part of it.
Fantastic. And after that, what can we look forward to?
I don't know what's next. I'm just enjoying this for the moment.
Brilliant. Well, have good luck with Blood, and we look forward to seeing Mr. Selfridge as well.
Thank you.